first roped off before they let us through.
Watch it, Bob. I'm gonna take a photo too, man.
All right.
Get your shit.
It's crash. See how well this thing's gonna take in there.
Yeah, we're heading into L side. Trash everywhere. Ice machine.
There's plenty of light in here.
We're out. A lot of stuff has been moved.
Ice machine from.
Here, so you can
Now, what block you think I got? That's from, fellas.
get trash everywhere.
It's got a light indicator on. Here's the phone I saw the inmate Allen bust up. It's L corridor. This is where many inmates slept out through here, so they claim. Had mattresses all over the corridor.
I was trying to salvage something.
Yeah.
A couple things down there.
And L1. This is booby trap. L1, this is where Bobby Blaine and him and Bob Schroeder were working that day.
This is where Blaney came ran into it and he busted through and got him out. Over the wall. And busted through to get into the closet area.
A lot of trash over here. A lot of trash. It's a hole in the wall. They attempted to get to the lead in him. This is where he was whenever he was taking his bathroom, locked bathroom.
That's the box.
Consoles were all messed up. It's a slight barricade they had halfway down the range. And all the way to the back there, that door I'm showing is where we are told to run to in case of trouble. Top range and bottom range doors. Dave? Over here. Dave. That is from the work of weight bars. That is glass with wire, mesh wire in it. See, I didn't touch any of the group. This is day room between L1 and L2. They have day rooms in between 2 blocks. Now this right now through here on the wall, I'm guessing is practice shots with weight bars. Look how clean those are. Just went right through it like it was nothing. And that's all it is. You got a 45-pound weight bar. See, all that is practice. They were having a little bit of fun. That right there is a door to L2. I will show you that here in a little bit. They just had a little fun, and here's all they did. It's usually where we keep track of the names of the inmates. Every block has one. This one used to have one. That's a mop. Broken off mop handle. Probably use the other end of it as a weapon. It's Marion Wald. He thinks he's an officer. He's a little redundant. I'm following Dave Rogers around. I have nothing else to do. These are average cells that they stay in. Believe it or not, they're usually this dirty whenever they're in there. They are 6 to 8 feet wide. I'm not sure on the exact width. They're 9 feet high and 10 feet deep. And they've been housing 2 inmates. Oh, if you haven't noticed, they marked this cell as a Jewish cell. Did you see that there, Dave?
Yeah.
Just whatever they could demolish, they demolished. There's that barrier I spoke of earlier. I'm gonna go down to the end and give you a front shot of the block. I'm not gonna spend too much time in one block. This isn't even anywhere close to being the worst block. Believe it or not, this looks good. Everything just trashed. And what have they done? They have written complete when they make sure they got every inmate out of every cell. Okay, I'm gonna give you a shot of the other way, and this it is just nothing but trash. Tried to tear the catwalks down, but they figured out that can't really tear out 3 feet thick concrete. I don't care if you have a 45-pound weight bar. Maybe they should have built the walls that way, but that's only opinion. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, and then I'll cut it back on when I get out into the corridor. Back out in the corridor now. Gonna continue on down. The way this is set off, to the left of you, we're coming up, see the door open? That is L2. On your left side, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And on your way back from the end, back to the right, it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, back up to the crash gates. All the way down to the end. Down there, we will get down there. It's where the riot kicked off. That's a gymnasium. See if I can get this. That's written all throughout this place. That's the day room that I showed you earlier. That's probably just checkpoint right there. Not really sure about that. Inmates. I don't know if you can make this stuff up, a guitar and such as that. It's another weight bar on the door. Don't know how it's set up as a booby trap, or the way it's roped off, I would guess it's supposed to be to hold the door closed. This and through here is where negotiations were taking place. Appreciate that light there. I set up 2 telephones, one right there. Used to have one, it was ripped off the wall. There's the board we keep track of. The other one, we saw the other blocks, it was in the day room.
This right here is where
Water fountain all ripped up. This is where the negotiations to the outside was taking place. And these consoles were more or less gutted. They weren't really beat up that badly. Took all the switches and such out of them. There's a little bit of catwalk work. Now here comes the good parts. If you want to call them good parts. I'm going to show you where some of the killings were taking place. I know you guys were almost intent to participate in that. This right here was taken, they tied these up to stop gas from coming in through there. Nice idea, but the gas would fall right through that. This right here is a barber shop. So they usually cut, usually in the even number blocks, or the, excuse me, odd number blocks is where they do the hair cutting. Okay, here's a cell where some of the killing took place. Find that. Excuse me. Hey, Dave, where was that one cell at?
Which cell?
The one with all the blood in it? No, I was in L6, wasn't it? I apologize, folks. Here's a little bit of fun for the family. Continues all the way down through. Now, right here, we have come to cell 73. Have a sign here. Now, this was a checkpoint because they kept hostages back here, and I'm going to show you one of the rooms where they kept Jeff Ratcliffe and Daryl Clark. Dave is just now heading into the cell. Aryan Brotherhood, swastika, lightning bolts, honor. I don't think that's blood, fellas, but you can never doubt it. I'm gonna cut this off until David comes out, and I'll show you the cell.
Right here,
To give you an idea how big the cells are, there's David Rogers in there. David's about 6'3", 6'4". They're not very big cells. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that this cell wasn't going to be used again. Aryan Brotherhood forever, forever Aryan Brotherhood.
Ain't no water, no toilet, no nothing to use.
Paint over their mirrors, get a better shot of it on the inside. This is where Jeff was staying. Now, Jeff is not Aryan Brotherhood, but I will show you that he left a message. Jeff Ratcliffe, his clock number, hostage in SOCF Riot, 411 to 42393. Aryan Brotherhood, protection to keep my life during this riot. Thank you, Aryan Brotherhood. I think that's fitting.
Aryan Brotherhood forever, forever Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah, that was the end of the bed.
Aryan Brotherhood forever,
Sorry about that, Ron.
forever Aryan Brotherhood.
I'm gonna continue this. If you can make this out, I hope there's enough light. Yeah, good sight shot for you folks. There we go. That's where they went through the wall to get Jeff Ratcliffe out. I'll get down there and show you. This is a little barricade they threw on the back stairway. Afraid we were going to come in. But you know how the heart was on administration, and the negotiators couldn't do that. After a while, I knew they couldn't do it, but just 20 butts. My stuff there, 34. This range right here will run, the one I'm on right now will run 21 through 40. Now right here is a barricade, and I'll get a front view of that on the other side when I get down there. That's halfway down. I'm gonna cut this off until I get down there. Cut it back on before I got down there. I want to show you folks what a weight bar can do to solid concrete. That might be cinder block, but tiles and such as that. Tell you what, this does not make you feel safe. I'm gonna cut this off so I can go down the steps. Downstairs, this is underneath the 21 through 40 catwalk. Like I said, not too much you can do to concrete. Cinder block's another story. This is a little messed up, ain't it? That right there's 41 through 60 range. Now here's the barricade. Doesn't look like too much, but when you got an inmate standing behind it with you don't know what kind of weaponry, you can be a little scared. This is an Aryan Brotherhood symbol. never seen at my house. Try to get weapons out of the pipe chases. Whatever they could try to tear up, they tear up, but whatever they could use in their hands, they keep. Kept cell doors, such as that. Tables. There's a little trap right there. Now we're going to head down here. As you can see, there are many people come down here. If anything they could. You're all right, Wayne. It's going through the wall. That's Nelson.
He don't want to look at you. He wants to take pictures.
Nelson's almost coordinated.
Big day.
I'll show you what the back one of these look like here in a little bit. But that door right in the back there, you can see it. Light such as that. That goes to the outside. A couple guns we could have got him out.
Is that door open right there?
Right through, didn't they?
Did they pour him through the hole?
Yeah, he stepped right through the hole. I'd say that if you got people pulling you, you can get through the door, through that hole. I'm gonna cut this off till I get back to the corridor. Had to show this one more time. They just completely gutted that. And those metal strips that you see right there, those can make the bars such that make some nice nifty little weapons. Be amazed what they can. These are the showers, and I will show you one where they kept the officers. Unit office in L2. Completely ripped the bars off. They weren't bolted on there too securely anyways. I know that's not really clear. File cabinets where they got inmate records out, how they held their own trials and executed accordingly or beat accordingly. Trying to get up in the air conditioning or the up into the rafters. And don't get too dizzy, folks. There used to be a radiator unit there, and it beats me where it's at now. Oh, look, just quaint. Go all the way through the units, all the way through them, without even going through another door. People, they trash this place.
You shot that picture right over there.
Yeah, folks love that, won't they?
Is there anything written in there?
No.
Wasn't it one?
Was it
Arabic or Muslim sign?
Where that are?
No.
Folks think that's gonna happen?
You will get shot up for doing that office there.
Oh. Can't go and do this way? Look, I can't even open that door, fellas. Those doors are amazing. I will never make fun of these doors again. Anything they can get their hands on, they tore off. There's part of the heating unit. Now we're gonna see. I showed you Aryan. This is Muslim. Peace, my bro. And I want you, I'm not prejudiced or anything, but I want you folks to know that bro does not include anything else than black. Continue this out in the corridor. Back in the corridor, check this out, convict unity. Take those windows right out. I don't know how the light is for you folks. I hope it's okay. It's the best I can do when the power's out and everything's trashed. As the unit I was in, that was off of L2. Now they're black and white together, 11 days. This right here, I hope you folks can't see it, but I'm trying. That is human waste, dried. This, they had their... I can't help but laugh, that cracks me up. Okay, this right here is L3. This is where Conrad Nagel was working. And David, was Larry Dodson in here also? David Rogers. David real soon is going to be doing commercials for Miracle here. David, is this where Conrad Nagel and Larry Dodson was? Okay. Okay, this place is trashed. I mean, yeah, Larry Dodson responded on the alarm, and I will show you where the fight was. Bob Schroeder did also. Blanningham held his post, Ratcliffe held his post, and Nagel held in here. See, there were more attempts to catch, but none prevailed. More catwalk damage. Let me show you, look at that. I bet you that didn't take but 30 seconds to do. And I wish I was lying on that. I would say that only took 30 seconds. These are bathrooms. They have the heavy duty doors on them. This speaker system used to be, they got a speaker out of it, they needed it. This looks like it was another checkpoint, but can't be really sure about it. That's speculation. Try to rip the ceiling out. Well, they have a bathroom listed. I remember from the other day. Is this what you folks really want to see? You want to see what we have to go through? The fear? Any man tells you he's not afraid, and he's stupid, and he's a liar. David just came out of the bathroom for reasons unknown. So I went to the bathroom. I figured you guys would want to see that. Thank God it's out of focus. Somebody wrote, looks like piss. Great romper room also. And I'm attempting to walk through this shorts and pulled up socks. Now I'm not going to be able to continue around here, and this is why. They barricaded the whole range over there. Bottom's barricade too. They were scared to death someone's coming in. The closer we get to the gymnasium, which is closer to the fence, you will see more barricades to the back. This right here is where they had their fires and such as that. This place is messed up. They cleared every inmate out. Now, I'm not saying that every inmate is innocent, but there were quite a few of them that were. The trouble is, with them lying constantly, how can you weed them out? The light you see down there is another camera. David right now is pointing out something that I want to show you folks.
Stick the key in this little hole to open and close this door. That's how they was controlling the locking and unlocking the doors.
Now on every range, it's kept a key system. And through here, it's hooked up there. There's levers right there to open them. And there's the crank key. And what it does is we take the key over here. In this case, we have a power outage. We have to get inmates out. There's a little hole right there. We stick it up there and the doors will pop straight open. This concludes L3. I'll continue out in the corridor to L4. Going back on my word again, I'm going to enter L3 day room. This is the MASH unit.
You can see the bags of medicine, everything.
SOCF.
Table, shelves.
1993, Unity for Humanity. Humanity. This right here is their infirmary they put together. This is where they stitched up their own, and I've heard a few officers. There used to be, bolted down right through here, they used to have, the metal benches, about 6 of them, so that the little darlings can watch their TV. And as you can see right here, we have 4 tables bolted down. If memory serves me right, there used to be at least 1 or 2 right where this pile of trash is, and I think I saw them on the range. But these windows, it just looks like buckshots, shotgun blew them away. It's what your taxpayers paying for, weapons. They had access to much. Medication, asthma, just everything you want in here they can get. And at your expense. Continue this out into the corridor. Where this man with the flashlight is standing is outside L6. This is where Lieutenant Taylor was beat. His arm, from what I've heard, was broken in many places, and his nose was smashed. I know that from sight. On the other side of the door, over here, is where Lieutenant Brown, alias Cupcake, was, and he helped Wayne Taylor get away. We've only gone halfway down the corridor. We'll continue on down through. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and show those woods.
And one on the left side of the bottom range, you got one with
It's 64 up there in L6, 64. I love their grammar. How you like now? Thank God for college. Like I said, inmates supposedly slept out here. This is L4. This is where I was typed in that day, and for some reason it was scratched out and I was put in K4. Do you see that on the roster? Oh my gosh. I freak every time I think about that. These consoles are totally messed up. Whatever they wanted to tear up, they did. This is proof. For your benefit and my benefit, I'm not going to walk down through that crap. Mainly my benefit, but I will go the other side.
Captain that door.
Huh? Yeah. This is where Buffington and Howie Fraley was that day. Fellas, I'm risking life and limb coming down here for you. I hope you appreciate this. Needless to say, plenty of shots to take care of what I might contract down here. This place is honestly messed up. Don't worry, folks, you guys will pay for new ones. He already did? Yeah. This is good camera. This is very good camera.